Good morning. Welcome to the Daily Echo. It is Fabulous Friday, and it is June 12th. I want to talk a little bit about private victory, and I've mentioned this before. One of my favorite all-time books, I read a lot of books, is Spiritual Roots of Human Relations. A lot of people don't realize this, but you can see Covey. Covey's written a bunch of them. This is Stephen Covey's book from way before the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Actually, 1970 he wrote this, and much of what you will find in the theme of his books are in these first books that he wrote. But I was having a conversation today on private victory, and I want to explain it a little bit. Private victory are those victories that we have within ourselves, the dialogue we have mentally, the commitments we make to ourselves. It's impossible in our lives to fulfill commitments to others on a consistent basis if we do not fulfill the commitments to ourselves and also get our private affairs where they need to be. Good example, we talked about arising early in the morning. Stephen Covey talks about that's a very important concept for us because we know today that tomorrow we might have a lot of things to do, and it's going to really do us a lot of good to get up at 6 or 5:30. We know that we accomplish more when we get up at 5:30, we exercise, we maybe meditate, have prayers, we spend time studying, getting ourselves ready for the day, mentally creating what's going to happen during the day and seeing how well we actually live in those moments and really visualize that and really securing that. We've had days like that where the day went absolutely great, so we know that's a good component. If we have children, we know that we need to get up early, get them going, do the things we need to do so we're not rushing out of the house. Those private victories are really when we keep commitments to ourselves, and it's so vital that we start to make these habits. The first habit I would recommend is a specific time that you get up in the morning. You never get up past that time. You don't get up past that time on Saturday, on Sunday, on a day off. You get up the same time every day, and you have a regimen that you fall into, whether it's exercise first, whether it's taking time to spiritually revitalize yourself, reading good books, prayer, meditation, whatever things will allow you to get in the habit of the day. So what happens when the alarm goes off at 5:30 or 5 and you've committed to yourself that you're going to do that? We reach over and slap the snooze button. We have just broken a commitment with ourselves. We have failed in the private victory there. And we typically will then have difficulties through the day making commitments or keeping commitments to other people. Other things are private victories, such as I want to get in shape, I need to be healthy, I need to start eating right. So we make this commitment because we're so frustrated or we're so excited because we see the potential. What happens the next day when the emotion runs off? We're hungry and we're used to eating chocolate or whatever, and we go grab that. We've just broken that commitment. We've got to learn to keep those commitments to ourselves. These are vital private victories. I want to read something in closing today that Stephen Covey says. He says, try this. We're talking about making commitments to ourselves. Try it for 30 days. Don't judge it the first week. Judge it after a month. Try it every morning. Get up earlier. Discipline yourself. The very root of discipline means disciple. The root of discipline, disciple. Whip those procrastinating and undisciplined tendencies, those inclinations towards weakness. Do it in private, and I'm telling you, you will sweat it out. It is not an easy thing. It is the most difficult thing, but take the time to do that and keep the commitments to yourselves. And watch the gradual serenity and power that will come into your life. More than anything, I know it will help you to develop courage and integrity and to become a man or a woman full of all seasons. And we see this with successful people throughout all of time that have changed the world dramatically. They are extremely disciplined in their private life, and they keep commitments to themselves. So as you look at your life and you say, I got a ton of things I need to do, just take one commitment, that's all. If you struggle to get up early in the morning, no more. Set a time. I would recommend never getting up past 6:30, but that's just, I get up at 5, and I think people should get up early. I think you can exercise, you can do a ton of things, and most of the time you're in bed by 9 or 10 anyway. Who needs to stay up at 11 or 12? Nothing's good on TV if you're watching TV, which you shouldn't, and really nothing beneficial is going on. So if that's a commitment first, do that. 21 days, he says 30, but 21 days will lead us to habitual habits, to where we know that we're going to do that. It just becomes automatic. You'll find after 21 days, the alarm doesn't even go off. You wake up, you look, it's 4:59 if you want to get up at 5, or it's 5:29 if you want to get up at 5:30. You start to develop these. Then add another one. whether it's deep, meaningful meditation or prayer, to think about your day, plan your day. You wouldn't build a house without an architect designing a plan, putting the walls in there, what you need, and yet you live your whole life without a plan. So we want to spend time in the morning outlining. What do I get done today? How do I want to get it accomplished? And when we start to do these one after another, it may take you a few months to really bring them all together. You will find a tremendous difference in your life, and you'll be doing things and having opportunities that you only dreamed about or thought others just got lucky to have. You'll realize that they prepared themselves by doing these things. So private victory. Start having some private victories. Have a great day. As always, thanks for taking time to watch The Echo. We'll be coming back at you again tomorrow on Super Saturday.